just make my way down this. And it is quite steep. Let's see if I can keep it in control. That's another issue. Get it to slow down right here. Kick it down to 4 low. Let it crawl. Yeah, I think that'll probably be better. Try and keep it from over revving, but it may not be possible in this steep descent. Oh yeah, there we go. Getting a lot of speed. Yeah, definitely better in the 4 low than the high. Oh, yep. Well, here's my first attempt. And we'll see. Tumble into the trees. And I think that'll be the end of that truck. Alright. I'll apply the brake, see if we can get it to stop even. Okay. Yep, now we're just left with that one. So, alright, let's go attempt number 2. Let's back the camera out a little bit. Make a view. Maybe less brakes and just go for it. Maybe I can drive it out from this. Yeah, get the tail out, that's not good. Oh, too much air. Yeah, definitely don't try it with a faster pace. That didn't work. Alright, well. Yeah, nice. Ooh. Count the number of barrel rolls if you can. I think I can. Ooh, nice hit. Yeah, pretty much destroyed this one. Alright, eventually stop at the tree line down here somewhere. Yep, this is the lower part of the road we're trying to reach, so. It was like whacking the wheels because they were hitting the limits and steading. So if I drive it in the low, or high floor rather, I should be able to get a better, keep the wheels in better control on the surface. Give it some gas when it needs it. Just keep it straight. Yep. Oh yeah, getting close. Alright. Stay on the road, stay on the road. Oh, overshot. Oh no, come on. Come on, recover. Alright, you know what? Is it drivable? That's just some surface damage. Let's get it, see if we can get it back up on the road. I'm not going to try and go back on up there. I'll catch it right here at the bottom. Close the door as I go by. Alright, we'll follow the, I think my steering is definitely messed up. Come on. Yeah, reverse isn't working. I damaged some stuff. I'm going to take it a little easier. I think I was getting a little wild there at the bottom. And somewhere in between, right? Something besides full throttle and all brake. You just got to find the right balance. Got actually pretty good grip down through here. It's just the little off-camber spots kind of kick it to the side. And you get the back end doing that, and that's really when it gets out of control. Okay, nope. Keep it in line, come on. Oh, not again. Yep, okay. And, come on. Nope. Alright, yeah. I started at the back end walking around, that was going to be all. Alright, back to the top. What it would be like in a first-person view. Let's try this. This won't be scary at all. Yeah, alright. Yeah, this might be doable. I don't know if I can do it. You don't need to look down. I can't do that with the camera. Stop doing that. Just stay nice and easy. Brakes here. Alright. Keep on the road through here. Slide off that side. Getting close again. Okay, use the bank to slow me down. here. That's where it turns to the left. I missed that last time. Just go right. Go left, 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 left. Okay, ooh, a little more left. More left. No, the hood cam would probably be good. Now we're going to have a drop to the right, I believe. This is the hard part. In the first person view, just like in real life, you can't see that drop off which way you're going. Okay. Back it up. Cut back up into the right. Over this way. It's going to cut back, I think, again. To the left. Okay. Well, I guess that's all we're going to do. Just roll down the hill. Oh, okay. Everybody took their sickness pills. Alright. Okay, stop going. Let's see. Not too bad of damage. Where did it roll from? Up there? Not too bad. There's the road. Can always turn it around and keep going, I guess. Otherwise, I may never get down this thing if I keep trying. Not too much. Switchbacks are nice too. Oop. And they're still on enough of a slope that it's pushing the truck down and off to the side. So just like that, I dropped it back in and I'm gone. So let's see if we can just get on down this. Once the truck runs, I'm going to keep going. Like real life, if you get out on the trail and you have truck trouble, you don't worry about it. You roll it back on its wheels if you can and keep going, get out of there. And if you slow it down a little bit, take a little more caution, but you know. Alright, we're to the asphalt. Alright, we're to the finish of this section. Alright, so we can reset once we get to these points. Extreme road type dirt, and we just came off of hard road type dirt. Let's go for a let's go for a quick run in the extreme and see what it's like. Let's repair. Keep it in high 4. I was on one of these trying it out, and I found out that you can run it either direction. In the hill climb sections, there was a few. Definitely required 4 low to get it up over some of the stuff. So downhill, 4 high, kind of helps it keep in track. If I slide it out too much, the front end pulls it around. Works out pretty well. Let's see if I can hit this a little bit faster. Not too fast. Oop. Actually, high 2 might be better. I could slide the back end around. I don't know. What do you think? High 2, high 4, or low? I think in these sections maybe high 2. Let's try it. High 2. Oh, let's go high. Yeah, high 2. Might be able to drift it some. Make it slide a little bit out when I get to. Not too much though. I think high 2 might have been the best bet. We have to try that again sometime. Too bad. This is the part where if I slide it too much like that in high 2, it's just going to send me over the edge. So I better not do too much craziness here. Like that. through here. I like the scenery. And I think some of these maps are just really nicely done. The graphics, the scenery that he puts into them, the time he spends. If you ever have a chance, watch some of his live streams on YouTube when he does them. When he's doing the map making, he actually demos a lot of stuff that he's like working on. Then he goes back and plays some of the maps, and yeah, he puts a lot of time and effort into them. Really like it. I see why so many of the BeamNG guys recommend him for some of the maps and stuff. I've seen him actually make quite a few maps for different groups, and I know he works probably on a commission basis, but a lot of time and effort put into doing these. When he's making a map, I mean, I've played around with map making a little bit, and being a full-time job, there's no time for me to really learn it that well, and the time he spent. So I think it's well worth it. And he does put some of them out for free on the repo from time to time, so always keep an eye out for those. Yep, this is a nice climb. Alright, oh, I don't get close to that edge or that one. Probably focus on my driving a little bit, but when in doubt, I'll just reset. Not like doing it for real. Although, well, I have to admit, when I ran off one of the edges before the drop, all of a sudden, I don't know, just felt like almost feel it in the pit of my stomach as I'm going. Change the camera a little bit. Alright. Not sure where this one ends. I don't think it goes all the way back to the top. I think it has another intersection that you come up to. I don't have really time to pop it on the map at the moment. Just see if we can get through it. So we'll find out where it ends. This actually kind of reminds me of one of the highways up around Lake Tahoe, California. Drive along up above Lake Tahoe, there's a highway that just winds and winds and has little ridges that you're in between the lake and the mountains. Quite a spectacular drive. This gives me that same kind of feeling. Not too much on the brakes, or I just go sliding. Definitely don't want to slide up here. And this thing's climbing. Kind of close to the edge, but I don't want to drop a tire if I can help it. I know it is recoverable if you do it just in time. Okay. I'm getting a little steeper up here. I need to back my camera out a little bit so I can see the distance where I'm going. And over the blind hills, and I'm like, uh-oh, I need to turn the other direction. Come on, we gotta be almost there. Wow, nope, it still goes up. I wonder if this does climb all the way back to the starting area. There's just a different side of the map, I can't remember. Oh, come on, it's wide, don't slide off. Plenty of room. This would be fun to do in a rally car also. Get a little more sideways with those up around these corners. Oh, this truck doesn't do too bad. Like some of the fall gem builds like this one. Has a lot of versatility. Use it for the crawling kind of stuff, or even pitching it around on the dirt road. It's a lot of fun. So, getting close, just stay calm. Trying to give you the best run. Keep it kind of entertaining, but nothing too crazy so far. Drifting over a little bit too much, not that far. No. Get it on the road. Okay. Alright. This is where, almost there, come on. Really easy. Right, get it back in the rhythm here. Finish this out. I'm not gonna make it all the way up here, then run off. Not yet. Alright. And that was the extreme road from the top. We got from back to the beginning where I started from on the hard dirt road. So that's a cool loop to do. I like that. That's who you want to check out on YouTube. Yeah, of course, Camodo Gaming sponsor, one of the big sponsors, but he always puts all of his Patreon members on the wall here, showing, thanks for people who support him, and you can have your name added into the game. I know some of the Patreon members when he was doing his map making live, you can actually watch, and he actually had billboards. You could actually get your name in the game, in the map, on the billboards, which is pretty cool. Anyway, just want to say thanks a lot, Spealer. Appreciate this. Enjoying this map a lot, and look forward to many more. All right, I think that's going to be it, and have a good day. Goodbye.